This saddens me. Check this out.
I'm trying to.
I tried to get him.
Don't mess with me.
Saying, get him.
Don't mess with me.
In Indianapolis, just weeks into the school year, a 7-year-old Indianapolis Public School student told his mother his teacher allowed other students to physically abuse him in class. He said he was punched, slapped, and slammed to the floor, all at the encouragement of his instructor. But his mother's pleadings about his persistent fears of going to school fell on deaf ears for months, until a video of the teacher's alleged Fight Club style discipline came to light, validating the boy's claims. His family has now filed a civil lawsuit against Indianapolis Public Schools. The lawsuit in Marion Superior Court revolves around the 7-year-old boy's ordeal at George Washington Carver Montessori IPS School 87. The boy has special needs with disabilities, including sensory sensitivities, an executive function disorder, and probable learning disabilities. These disabilities qualify him for a Section 504 plan, recognizing the need for a higher level of supervision and safety. The lawsuit alleged that the teacher allowed him to be beaten in class on multiple occasions, with one of the incidents being recorded on teacher's phone. The lawsuit claimed the teacher orchestrated a reprehensible Fight Club style of discipline within his classroom over a span of 3 months, in which he encouraged and instigated the boy's physical abuse. The boy said the teacher had held him down on 2 occasions, allowing other students to hit him. According to the lawsuit, the teacher, identified in court documents as Julius Jonikin, was allowed to resign from the district. The lawsuit named Jonikin, along with the substitute teacher, several administrators, and the district itself. The boy's mother accused leadership at all levels of failing to keep her son safe and said administrators initially rebuffed the boy's claims of abuse at school. Video of one incident which showed a student beating a child in class with the apparent backing of Johnny proved to be key evidence in the case. Jonikin had arranged a parent-teacher conference and intended to show the boy's parents a video the classroom environment to assuage their concerns about the treatment and safety. However, during the November 1st meeting, Jonikin instead showed the wrong video, one in which another student was attacking their son. He accidentally turned up the volume, allowing the parents to hear him encourage the other students to beat their 7-year-old child. The child says, "Don't mess with me." The attacking child is heard repeatedly saying during the video as the 7-year-old boy cries. He strikes the boy in the head and face. Jonikin recorded the fight on his phone, doesn't intervene. "You guys done?" he asks in the video. "That's right, you get him." As the fight comes to the end, the attacking boy says, "I'm going to get him again." Jonikin replies, "I know you want to get him when he does things." Before the video came to light, administrators and teacher had dismissed the parents' concerns, with Jonikin suggesting the boy displayed behavioral issues and was lying or mentally ill about being physically assaulted in class. He suggested the boy was fabricating stories so he could get out of school. But the 2nd grader had told his mother he was afraid to go to class and reported on multiple occasions that he'd been attacked, bullied, threatened, and injured in the classroom from August 2023 through November 2023. According to the lawsuit, he had communicated with his teachers on several occasions. On September 22nd, 2023, the boy called his mother from school frantic and in tears. He couldn't clearly communicate what happened. The mother left work and drove to school. She found her son upset, traumatized, and shaken. According to the lawsuit, no one at the school explained what happened to her son or why she received the call. Before she left the school, the mother spoke to her son, who told her another student slammed his head against the desk, pulled him to the floor, and hit him repeatedly in the head. The boy said The abuse was being done at the instruction of the teacher. The mother said the school didn't follow up about an investigation or provide additional information. The parent tried to schedule a meeting about the incident, but she was repeatedly informed that it was her child who was being disruptive, lying, and that this was a sign of disordered personality in the child and related to his ADHD according to the lawsuit. The boy's grades dropped precipitously. He pleaded with his mother not to send him to school. As the days and weeks passed, he told his mother he was being attacked and that his teacher had apparently supported it. The school met his accounts with skepticism. Then the video surfaced during the November 1st Parent-Teachers Conference, spurring an investigation from the Indiana Department of Child Services. The DCS investigation invalidated the boys' claims, saying that they were substantiated due to preponderance of evidence surrounding the case. Jonathan had knowingly and willingly engaged in behaviors toward the victims that jeopardized their overall well-being while in his care as a teacher at IPS 87. According to the DCS report, the teacher told the DCS investigator the two students were sometimes friends, but other times didn't get along and had many negative engagements. On the day Jonathan recorded the video, he said he didn't have enough patience and decided not to interfere. He videotaped the incidents to have proof of what was happening. Jonathan eventually resigned, with the DCS report indicating he was given the choice between termination and resignation. The boy withdrew from IPS and is now being homeschooled. He's been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder and requires weekly therapeutic counseling. The lawsuit claims disability discrimination, intentional infliction of serious emotional distress, neglect infliction of emotional distress, neglect care and supervision, neglect hiring, retention and supervision, and inadequate policies and protection. The plaintiff is seeking damages including punitive and compensatory damages and attorney fees. The lawsuit requests a jury trial. Indianapolis Public Schools released the following statement. Indianapolis Public Schools does not tolerate the type of behavior alleged in the complaint and takes reports of potential abuse and neglect seriously. When IPS learned of the teacher's conduct, the Department of Child Services was immediately notified and the teacher was removed from the classroom and suspended. The teacher had no further contact with students and is no longer employed by IPS. Because of this matter is the subject of pending litigation, it is inappropriate to comment further in our investigation of this matter.